One of the things we're sometimes called on to do is double on other instruments. So let's look at that today. Hi, Brian from Airflow Music here once again. Welcome back. This is day 9 of the Go Practice Daily series that we started in March 2022. Hope you're having a great day. First of all, thank you to those of you who wrote such kind messages after my just mess of a day yesterday and the difficulties I had getting the video together. I was just a little frustrated, no harm done, but I'm very pleased to be back at it today with a more positive spin on things. It's been quite a nice day here, even though the weather's been lousy in New York. But I had the opportunity to go and see some old friends and play a rehearsal this afternoon. Some great musicians I haven't seen, in many cases, for a couple of years, since before the pandemic. So that was a lot of fun. And it leads me on to what we're actually doing today, because today I sat and subbed this rehearsal and mostly played flugelhorn rather than trumpet. That's what I played a lot more today. So even though my gig this evening is actually on trumpet, I thought it'd be fun to change it up and engage the doubles to play the exercises with today. To that end, my flugelhorn's coming out. So that's what I'm going to be playing the sets on today. Question of the day. Let me have a think. What instruments do you double on? Obviously, our common ones might be flugelhorn like this, or do you tend to play a lot of trumpets in different keys? Perhaps C trumpet or E flat trumpet or something like that, or even piccolo trumpet. What are some of the things you double on most often, and which are some of your favourites? I'd love to know. Okay, so it has been a busy day and I'm kind of fitting this in between a couple of things, so I need to get into the exercises for today. Like I say, partly because it's helpful in me repacking my bags properly. I've got the flugelhorn to play the exercises on today, but other than that, everything's going to be the same as we've been doing. Exercise 1 is the stability exercise. We are going at 60 beats a minute. We're aiming to play accurately in time, so I'm tapping my foot and subdividing the beat all the way through. I'm breath starting the first note of each key, and on the rest bar I'm aiming to breathe in time, out for 2 beats, in for 2 beats, so I can hit the downbeat of the next bar. And personally, I'm playing this long setting, and some of you will be joining me in that, and some of you are still building up to it. But that's fine either way. We're still going to focus on the other things. Okay, so here's exercise 1, and I'm playing it on flugelhorn this time, so maybe grab one of your doubles and have some fun doing that for yourself. Okay, I'll see you at the other side. Okay, so there's set one, and rather enjoyed that today. Made a nice change to play it on the Flugelhorn. So that was a bit of fun. And actually, I mean, I've played, as I said, I've played predominantly Flugelhorn during the day just because of the music I was rehearsing. And, you know, I don't play Flugelhorn all the time, even though I love to. And I love this particular instrument, but don't always get the opportunity. So nice to do that, nice to have a change, and nice to feel that everything kind of hangs in more or less the same way when I do so as well. And because it will be the obvious question, because it's an unusual looking beast, this is my Flugelhorn here. This is a Flugelhorn made for me by the Schagel company in Austria, who make both my trumpet and my Flugelhorn. This particular model, you may be familiar with the Schagel Ganch horn trumpet, the tipped up rotary valve horn that Thomas Ganch plays, and the complementary Flugelhorn, the Killer Queen. And this was actually a prototype version for an alternative to the Killer Queen, with the valves on the other side of the bell, so it's a little more suitable for those of us who come from a piston trumpet first world. It's a prototype, this one, and to the best of my knowledge they never actually produced it, so it may be one of a kind. Either way, it plays beautifully and I love the sound of it. So there we go, that's my Flugelhorn by the Schagel company. If you're not familiar with them, I'll link the website down below so you can check some more of their stuff out. Great people, and I've been very proud to be a Schagel artist for 10 years now. Anyway, let's get into exercise 2, shall we? So again, we're doing set 2, exercise 2, continuing with the same old pattern. We are doing this at 80 beats a minute. It's the 3 bars of 8th notes pattern, so first bar slurred, second bar tongued, third bar split between slur and tongue, 2 beats each. And we're going to take 2 bars rest in between, and we're not doing this exercise long setting, so please take the horn off your lips and reset so you can make the downbeat in time after the 2 bars rest. Okay, let's get into exercise 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so there's exercise 2 for today. And again, I had quite a good time playing that. Yeah, much better today than it was yesterday. A little bit of extra fun doing it on the Flugelhorn rather than the trumpet. And overall, I feel like my chops are hanging in well with this now. Nothing aired out too badly, nothing was too disconnected. You know, nothing was 100% perfect, but then nothing ever is. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. How did you get on with this? Did you end up playing it on one of your doubles? Or did you just stick to your regular trumpet? Please comment below. I'm always interested to hear. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one of these, as always. If you've enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification so you get notified when more videos like this are posted. And until I see you in the next one, I think you probably know what to do. Go practice.